Hey, I'm Josh with Walkers, and we're down here at Factory Gun Nationals with USPSA, and I'm talking to my buddy Max Michel. So you've been shooting carry optics forever, since it was a thing.
Since it started, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, how many years is it?
Gosh, I don't even know. Maybe this is like our 9th or 10th year now, but this
Yeah.
is like my 30th year shooting USPSA National. So it's been a long time, but it's probably like 9 or 10 years of carry optics.
Yeah, carry optics is a cool division, especially like for the Walkers folks. The channel, like a lot of new shooters want to come play, and these are guns you can get at the store, nothing
Right.
crazy raced out.
And that's kind of why this division was born back, way back when. It was like, hey, what's in your safe? You got a Glock, a Smith, a SIG, a Springfield. You got something in the safe that's Striker Fire or DASA.
Yeah.
And then you just throw an optic on top of it, because most of the stuff nowadays is optic ready or comes with an optic. And then, like you said, you can just buy ammo from Walmart or Academy or wherever you might find it.
Right. Easy to get new folks into it. Pretty simple guns to shoot. Most people are used to shooting them anyway. Like, I'm not a pistol guy, but I can
Oh, you're
come and
crushing,
shoot.
by the way. He's not a pistol guy, but he is killing it right now. So.
Thank you. Yeah. Don't look at the scores. Just listen to
Killing
him.
it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is too, is that they're inexpensive, those guns. When I say inexpensive, I mean, you're looking at some of the open divisions or the race divisions.
Yeah.
These guys are paying $8,000 plus for a gun, where you can get into this game for under $1,000 with your rig and everything set up, and it's just a great division.
The other part I really like about it, I played with the big open guns for a while. I know you did forever.
Yeah.
Right? I felt like when I would transition back to my carry rig, like I had thumb rest and big, all this stuff, and I'd get on my carry rig and I'm like, I don't know how to shoot.
I know,
Like,
right?
I'm like got all these little
Crutches, you're like, oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
great, this feels great, and you go back to what you're carrying and it's none of that, right? So this is kind of a great cross between duty and performance, and performance driven on the pistol side. And that's why I love getting military and law enforcement guys involved. I do a lot of work with the government folks and spent 10 years in the Army, got out of the Army, been working for SIG forever and doing my thing, but getting those guys involved into this too, this is a great division for them.
Yeah.
Because there's no better way to find out who you are when the buzzer goes off. It's
Yeah.
like, you could be a stud in training all day long, but when that buzzer goes off, you're like, oh my gosh. And that's typically what's going to happen in any stressful situation. So find out who you are, find out about your gear, what you can do better in competition, and then you'll be, I always say, more deadly and harder to kill.
Yeah, those are good things.
That's,
Yeah.
that's the thing, right? I don't know if I can say it on camera, but that's what we do.
You can, because that's what we're about. We're about like being safe, being Second Amendment enthusiasts,
Heck yeah.
gun culture, like all these things, and I'm proud of that,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah. So carry optics division specifically, like tell us about how your gear's set up, what you run, and
Yeah, so I'm running a Sig Sauer P320 Max, which is my model that we developed maybe 5 years ago or so now. We just launched a new model, but essentially what it is a full-size 320, 5-inch Striker Fire pistol. Magazine needs to be 140 millimeter, which basically coming from the factory is that, but you can change the base pad and a spring and followers. And then as far as the pistol, you can pretty much do anything you want to the grip module to make it feel a bit better in your hand. And there's 3 things that I do to my grips is traction, extended mag release, and some sort of funneling on the actual mag well. We're not allowed to have mag wells in carry optics, but if you can funnel or bevel out the inside of your mag funnel there, it makes reload smoother. So I would just say look for something that has a heavier grip module, because I know you probably don't, you're shooting a lighter grip module and he's killing it right now.
I can
But
feel it though.
but-
I'm used to a heavier gun.
yeah, so I'm using a heavier gun, grip tape for traction, extended mag release, and then that funneling. And I would say when you're selecting your optic, some of the things you want to look for is just a very bright red dot, thin housing, and something that works all the time, because that's the most important
Works
part.
all the time on the gun, on your ammo, on the optic, all of the
Yeah.
above, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You get 1% advantage on 10 stages, but you're 40% behind because your gear fails on another.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't want that. I've been through it all, believe me.
How about belt setup? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, so I'm using a double alpha belt rig. This is pretty neat, but typically you want an inner and an outer belt system. So your inner belt is kind of like your Velcro that goes through your belt loops, and then your outer belt system just goes right over the top of that. And the reason why you want an inner and an outer is because that way your holster and your pouches are in the same exact spot every time. In this game, you want to be as consistent and as repeatable as possible. So the way you train, the way your gear is set up, I run 3 magazine pouches because I do have 23 rounds per mag, so I don't need 4 or 5. And then I also run a magnet. You don't have to run a magnet, but utilizing a magnet there allows you to pick up a magazine on a stage and just kind of slap it on there really quickly, so you can get moving for the rest of the course of fire without having to stuff it in the magazine.
Yeah, I wish I had one.
Yeah, right.
Yesterday, I was like, I would probably grab an extra.
Yeah, so and that's it. And that's why you come out and you shoot, because then you find out like, oh man, I could do this, I could do that, and then, exactly.
Yeah. Eyewear, ears, what do you like?
Yeah, so I'm currently wearing Pila Performance eyewear. It's really, really high-end performance type of a lens, very clean and clear. And I'm using Walkers, our hearing protection. This is the Razor Extremes here. I really do love these. So this is my favorite. I know there's a ton of different models that Walkers has, but the reason why I love these Extremes so much is that it comes with that gel pad.
Which is comfy if you're wearing it all day.
Exactly, and that kind of cooling headband there. This is the best combo that I've found out of all of our products at Walker, and I say ours because I've been with Walkers for a long time as well. I don't know, I just took a really, liking to this one. There's probably other things out there that might fit and suit other people differently and better.
They got options if you want like super solid sound activated compression. Like you really want to dial back the noise. You're shooting something really loud.
Yeah.
Like I'll jump up to like the Alphas or I'll jump over to the Recons, but Razors are awesome. Like
They
especially with the gel cup.
And
they're
for the
good.
value, I mean, it's crazy for the value. So I have what I call the Pro Shooter Experience every year in Las Vegas, all-inclusive event, and Walkers is so good to us. They send us hearing protection for everybody, and I always request this one because it's just so comfortable and people love it.
Yeah, cool, man. Well, give Carry Optics a try. Like this is a cool division. You got a gun and you're safe right now. That would make sense in this division. Max, like how do they find you? Like where should they look for you?
Yeah, so the easiest place to find me is on my website is maxmichel.com, MICHEL.com, or you can find me on Instagram at maxjmichel.
Awesome. Check Max out. He's a stud. Shoots like a boss. And you give out a ton of advice and training and all that good stuff.
I'm
right?
super passionate about training as well and giving back. Absolutely.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks.